Linde, a wielder of aura magic and one of the greatest students of Goto, fights alongside Marth in the world of Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. In the second DLC for Fire Emblem Warriors, she joins the fight alongside her comrades Navarre and Minerva in order to help Marth in his newest adventure. Let's jump right in and see what this promising mage can do. Linde's standard attack string consists of 7 strikes. She will shoot magic forward, send 2 more magic balls downward in front, throw out 3 balls in a fan shape, shoot out 4 diagonally up and right, converge 5 balls to her front, spin magic all around her with a quick dash, and then finish by throwing out a barrage of magic while floating, during which she can be piloted around a little bit. This attack string is much more single target focused than Linde's closest comparison, which is Robin. While this attack string is similar to Robin's, I'll have to first discuss her next ability in order to explain a key difference in their playstyle later on. Linde's heavy attack mechanic is the same as all the mages. A charge bar that, when below 50%, unleashes a weak attack that isn't really meant to be used except for to charge it, and when above 50 or at 100%, will unleash an attack that will reveal a regular stun gauge or a critical stun gauge respectively. The usage of this mechanic is the only way that mages can reveal stun gauges, as they have no natural system against any weapon type, and like archers, sit outside of the weapon triangle system. There's a little bit more to discuss here concerning how Linde compares to Robin, but effectively, the use of this attack is the same. Let's go ahead and move on to Linde's heavy attack combos. Her first combo has her summon a pool of light in front of her, blasting any enemies caught in it upwards. This attack can be used to initiate a juggle of a single enemy, and is useful for elongating stun gauges. Her second combo has her summon a tornado in front of her, before exploding it with a spin. This attack can do some quick damage in front of her, and is good at clearing out slightly stronger enemies, such as gate guards. For her third combo, Linde freezes the ground in a line in front of her, snap freezing any enemies caught in it before she blasts the ice away. This attack, unlike other third combos, is not able to force out weak points on enemies, and is just another move in her arsenal. Linde's fourth combo has her raise her tome and call down a rain of thunderbolts around her, before finishing with a massive magic beam on the ground in front of her. This attack is an excellent area clearer, and can sometimes charge her heavy bar faster than using her focused standard attack string several times. For her fifth and final combo, Linde calls up several pillars of fire, before sucking them and her enemies into one fireball that explodes shortly afterward. This is another excellent area attack that specifically targets a small distance in front of where she stands, meaning that you should be very conscious of where you are and what you're facing when you initiate the combo. As a ground-based tome using human, Linde has no extra critical weakness to be worried about. However, as a magic user, she does have a slight advantage against both foes in heavy armor, such as Frederick and Dark Beasts. However, this will only give you a little bit more damage against them, and not any kind of stuns outside of your heavy attack. When it comes to using Linde versus using Robin, who, despite not having the exact same moveset, is nevertheless her closest counterpart by far, there are some things to be aware of, mainly in how these two different characters manage their heavy attack mechanic. While being able to critically stun any enemy regardless of their weapon is great, the trade-off is that you must first build up the bar associated with it, which gains charge from any attack that you land, and, naturally, the quickest way to build this up is by using your quick standard attack string to hit lots of enemies in as short an amount of time as possible. This is where Linde's more single target focused standard attack string falls short when compared to Robin's. While Robin can throw out a few of their area focused standard attacks in a crowd to build charge extremely quickly, Linde's limited area of effect makes her less effective at doing the same job. However, stat-wise, Linde is actually more suited for assassinations rather than clearing out crowds. Whereas Robin has higher defenses, Linde has more magic attack and nearly double the luck stat, which makes her better for equipping luck-reliant skills that can vastly increase Linde's total DPS. While at first Linde may appear a bit underwhelming, there is a tremendous amount of potential to be found in her, especially by applying DPS-focused builds around her damage-heavy stats. With the right loadout and mindset, Linde can be used to tear through key enemies on the battlefield in a way that no other mage on the roster can. While perhaps she's not the best pick in every situation, in those moments where she can shine, she will be certain to impress.
Maybe you'll come back someday, as a better person, I hope. I'd like that.